following the money flowing out of City Hall.
It's not what you know, it's who you know.
Discovering grants given to the politically connected.
He was not doing the program when he gave me the campaign contribution.
While those managing the money aren't watching where it goes.
Should this fund be suspended until there is oversight put in place?
I can't answer that. I can't answer that.
The NBC 10 investigators are tracking the Philadelphia City Council's multi-million-dollar money pot. The council-controlled fund is set up to help nonprofit community groups.
But that's not what investigative reporter Mitch Blocker found when he checked to see who got money and how it was used.
Got your chores and everything done.
Leona Leonard's Women of Transformation can use all the financial help it can get.
It would be like the best thing in life to get some extra money.
The West Philly nonprofit helps abused women. Records show she applied for a Philadelphia Activities Fund grant multiple times. It's a city-run, taxpayer-funded organization doled out by district council members. In the last 2 years, they gave out more than $3.7 million. The fund's mission is to assist nonprofit organizations to serve diverse segments of the Philadelphia community. We looked through examples of the 2,100 grants that the city has given out since 2016. Among them, we found examples of questionable oversight and potential conflicts. Examples include Councilwoman Janie Blackwell directing $13,000 to a group the IRS says hasn't filed tax returns since 2009. Blackwell says that isn't disqualifying, but didn't answer questions about whether she was aware of this when she granted money. Councilman Mark Squilla sent $9,000 to a group he started before he was elected. While he says he's no longer involved with the group, it is still registered to his home address.
I don't see it as a conflict.
We found Councilwoman Sherelle Parker giving grant money to two groups, both connected to a campaign contributor.
If an individual decides that they want to support a member of City Council, there is nothing prohibiting them from doing so.
Council members tell us the grants help their districts, and they know the best way to direct the money.
We support people who are doing good things.
We found no bigger supporter of the Activities Fund than its biggest spender. Councilwoman Cindy Bass has given out more than $456,000 since 2016.
How do you decide who gets grant money?
Well, we go out and we know a lot of these people. We know the programs that they provide.
Bass gave a grant to a group that her chief of staff used to run. She also granted money to a private company. Remember, the fund is meant to assist nonprofit organizations.
Do you actually check to make sure that organizations are nonprofit organizations?
Not always, no. No, we don't.
Do you need to?
So that's something to be considered.
But oversight has been so loose at the Philadelphia Activities Fund, no one checked to make sure it was still a nonprofit. The IRS revoked its nonprofit status in 2010. There's no record of tax returns. Bass says the Department of Parks and Recreation is in charge of oversight.
Has the city been paying taxes on this fund or filing federal taxes?
Yeah, again, these are questions that we're asking, that the board is asking the nonprofit legal experts.
The Philly Parks and Rec Commissioner told us no one in her office oversees how the grant money is spent. Even if someone was, records following the grant money are scarce. We asked to see this document. It is supposed to detail Activities Fund spending and be filled out by every group that gets money. It tells organizations to describe actual expenditures and include copies of receipts. The records the city provided didn't include a single receipt. It doesn't look like anyone is reviewing them anyway.
We rely on council members to ensure that the groups that they are allocating funds to in their districts are using those funds appropriately.
The Activities Fund office is supposed to be accepting and vetting and ensuring that these funds are being used properly.
And the Activities Fund board says it has now hired lawyers to review how the money is distributed and checked. The Kenney administration also confirms the fund's first audit in 25 years is now underway. For the investigators, I'm Mitch Blocker, NBC 10 News.